Yeah, alrighty then, dear. Yes, sir, dear. Yeah. All right. Good to see ya. Good evening. I know what you're thinking already. I know what you're thinking. It has been quite a long time. You haven't seen me all summer. And I know I'm sorry. And I know there ain't no excuse for it either. So I ain't even gonna get into it. Last time you saw me, I was sitting right over there. And my buddy Roger had come over. My buddy Roger, I let him in here. You know, we had a good 20-minute talk or so, and I got most of it on video. And you bastards, if you've been following the channel, would have already known that. I wouldn't even have to explain it. Wouldn't even want to get into it. Oh. The hell? Oh. This is quite carbonated. Miller High Life right here. That's right. This video is brought to you by Miller High Life. Dave from Bethel here. For those who haven't ever seen me before, Dave from Bethel. Nice to see ya. I've been doing these video, blogging, documentaries, or whatever the hell you want to call them, from time to time. And I know I'm not as competent. You know, I don't keep up with these video installments as often as I should. But I'm working on it. Anyway, good to see ya. Sitting right here in front of my woodpile. I know she looks awful sexy, don't she? Nice to have most of this stacked up here, I tell you what. But the shit don't stack itself. I got a sore back. There's a lot of hard work go into this right here, but that's a hell of a woodpile. That's birch and oak. That's all good stuff right there. That's all good hardwood. The birch is a little bit less dense, but that oak, Jesus Christ, that'll blaze you right out of the house. You put a couple sticks of that oak in there, holy son of a bitch lips, I tell you what. Don't that stuff burn. Jesus Christ. So, the other thing I want to tell you about, see these freaking sunglasses right here? I lost my blue ones. I had a different set of sunglasses that must have walked off during the summer. Pissed me right off. I'm a pretty easygoing guy, but when my pair of sunglasses walks off on me, boys, I get awful ugly. I get vicious. Boys. But anyway, this is my backup pair. I can deal with it for now. I'm dealing with it, but I'm waiting for them other ones to march their ass back over here. So, until they show up, I guess I'll be wearing these ones. So, let me just finish this Miller High Life here, and then we'll get on to the main beer tasting of this evening, because there's a couple things I want to go over and talk about, and it's been too long. We're going to have to catch up here, so let me start off by blasting the rest of this down right here. Wow, that's yeah. Anyway, what I happen to have right over here, for those of you in the crowd who are craft brewers or home brewers, I have this special brew right here, craft brew, and this is from the Dogfish Head Company, okay? Now, I know you've all probably heard of catfish. I'm sure you've heard of catfish before. Well, dogfish, they're a little bit more vicious. They're a little bit stronger. Dogfish usually end up chasing the catfish around. But Dogfish Head Indian Brown Ale, and I'm quite sure they weren't trying to offend nobody when they named this one. This is a beautiful craft beer, I tell you what. Let me just read the goddamn description here for you. It says this right here is a clean, well-hopped brown ale, brewed with caramelized sugar and hopped liberally and often. And this right here, buddy, this is a 7.2 alcohol per volume. Now that will pretty much get you straight dishpan sideways, okay? I mean, that's pretty much gonna lay your eyebrows flat. Now the other problem, which I didn't even notice before I got into this right here, this is not a twist off. I'm gonna have to get my bottle prior. Sort of like Richard Pryor, but it's a bottle cap prior. Be right back. Hold right on there. All right. Now, this right here, this is one of the best tools that you could possibly have in your toolbox. And this is a Craftsman bottle cap opener. Bottle opener, you know, bottle cap prior, whatever the hell you want to call this son of a bitch. And this is, I'm quite sure it's got a lifetime warranty. So if I get one of these with a stubborn cap and I end up busting the friggin' prior in half, Sears and Roebuck, they should cover it, I'm pretty sure. Alright, here we go. Let's open up this bastard right here. There. Yes, sir. Alright. Now, typical beer like this isn't your typical Microbrew. This ain't no Miller High Life. They made this stuff, they started off Dogfish Head. They started off as a microbrewery. You know, they're getting pretty big now. Who knows? Once they become a regular microbrewery, and probably this stuff's going to turn right to piss. But until then, right now it's good. What you want to do, you want to enjoy this craft brew in a nice frosty glass. And this glass is all frosted up straight out of the freezer, and it's all ready to go. So, what you're going to want to do is pull that piece of sawdust out of the glass. Alright, here we go with what they call the pour. And this is basically when you're going to pour the beer into the glass. There we go, right there. Alright. Now that just barely fits. You see how close that is? When they designed these glasses right here, they had the 12-ounce beer in mind. I shit you not. All right there, Bubby. That is just a chestnut of a beer. Look at that friggin' Sunny Gem diamond in the rough here. First thing you want to do with a nice, and that's dark. I mean, that looked like Diet Pepsi. It looked like someone shook up your Diet Pepsi right there. Oh, boy, don't that smell good. Smells like burnt toast. And believe it or not, Dave from Bethel loves burnt toast in my beer. Yep, that is dark. That is awful dark smelling. So here we go. Thank you for tuning in to Dave from Bethel. Sorry there hasn't been more videos, but we will have some more on the way. And let's have a toast here to our great country, and you know, to the great country of Bethel, Maine. Yeah, that sounds good right there. Cheers. Wow. Whew. Boys, that is some extraordinary son of a bitch of a beer. That right there. Holy old shit, Mr. Man. Jesus of a son of a bitch on a Tuesday night. Holy old bastard lips. This right here, they know what they're doing. I tell you what, they know what they're doing right now. I wouldn't even try to duplicate it. That's just an amazing dark beer. If you like dark beers, right here, Dogfish Head Ale, Indian Brown Ale. They got something special going on right here. little bit of touch of magic and half a cup of love. You know what I'm saying? The first time I had ever tried this, knocked my socks right off. I mean, it blew my socks right off, and I was wearing my best boots. Blew a hole right in the side of the goddamn boot, and sock come shooting out of the side. Ridiculous. Oh. Boys, oh boys, oh boys, oh boys, oh boys. Oh, Jesus Christ. Heavens of a spare tire of a bastard lips, son of a bitch, lobsterman. I don't know what any of that means, but you know, you tend to say strange things when you get an extraordinary beer like this and just not much. I don't know what words to put together to describe how wicked good this is. Oh. Pretty much speechless here, Bubby. I don't know what the hell to say. I just don't know. I don't know. So without further ado, get rid of that can right there. Let's put this here for a second if it'll stay. And I'll show you guys and girls, with any luck, there might be some girls or some females watching. If you're interested, I'll show you my chainsaw. So this is what we got right here. Pretty much cut up all this wood just in a couple hours. Not even a couple tanks of gas. This is my brand new chainsaw right here. Let me just get this out for you. Excuse me while I whip this out in front of you. That's right. Eat your hats out. It's a Johnny Red. It is too. It's a Johnny Red. This one of them Johnson Red turbos. And it's pretty much a professional saw. Very nice, very nice. Got the decompression valve. Oh. Excuse me. 16-inch bar. And she is one sexy saw, mister. I tell you what right now. Jesus. Just about pop a chub every time I use it. I can't even control it. It's just, you know, this saw right here. Don't she fucking go. She pull right through the wood. You know? You can just about let go of it and it'll just go right down through the log and saw everything right up for you. That's not true. I just made that up. Anyway, that's a nice chainsaw. Yeah, I like it a lot. And it's, you know, it gets the job done. She goes like a bastard. Awful, awful good. That's right. Don't she go and can I drive her? So here we go. To hell with the Miller High Life. We're enjoying a Dogfish head tonight, buddy. Boys, isn't that dark and rich and malty and roasted and just, you know, hearty. I would dare say hearty. This is like having a good bean supper right here. This is like having a whole, you know, carnation. It's like carnation instant breakfast, but it's more like carnation conventional prepared supper. Yeah, that's what it's like. Boys, if I only had a beef stick right now, a beef stick would go hand in hand. I'm pretty sure, if you look at that .com website, I'm pretty sure that they say that a good pairing, what they call a pairing between foods and liquor, pretty sure a good pairing for this, and I'm just going to suggest it right now, would be one of those Tabasco Slim Jims. I bet you'd find that on the website too, I'm pretty sure. Slim Jim Indian Brown Ale. Did I say that right? Did I say Indian Brown Ale? Yeah. Indian Brown Ale and Slim Jim. Maybe even a Nacho Slim Jim. if you're, that type. Well, I guess the only other thing I got to do before I let you guys go is just going to show you my new toy here. Let me just turn around the camera. Here we go right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my new four-wheeler. This four-wheeler, or, all-terrain vehicle, this is pretty much loaded with mud anyway, but it's got a winch. I just did this little snorkel thing here. That way I can go underwater when I go check my beaver traps down by the brook. And then, of course, pretty much got some bags on there and some big old bastard of a set of Mudder tires here. Some friggin' big old hides. I tell you what, boys, don't she get the job done. It's a force to be reckoned with. It really is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, look at all the mud on it. She just friggin' sling the mud all day, buddy. So, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun right here. Got a hand shifter. That hand shifter comes in handy, especially when you're underwater. It comes in so handy, that's why they call it a hand shifter. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. I'm sorry I haven't been keeping up with my videos that often, but this is Dave from Bethel, and I am signing off here, But I just wanted to show you guys my new couple of toys that I got there. Pretty much, it's been a good summer. It's been a good year, really. It's been a good year. Dave from Bethel, sitting pretty on my perch here. You know what I mean? That's, things are wicked good. Looking up, looking up. All the time. Everything's going good. But there's never enough time to get everything you want to do in one shot. So, without further ado, I'm going to let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your evening. And go ahead and go out and get yourself one of these dogfish heads. Awful good. Alright, that's enough for tonight. And I'll see you guys next time. Yeah.